course, concert. Last year lang nagkaroon ka din. What can you say about it?
I'm very, very honored. I'm very grateful. I want to thank all my listeners for giving me a spot like this. For Spotify for being an avenue for me to be, that. And it's really such a great opportunity. So maraming salamat po, and I hope to see you guys in Araneta.
Let's talk about the album. Dalawang album to, di ba? Isang
Yes.
all English, isang all Tagalog.
Yes.
Ilang songs ang meron dito? And that's basically topic.
Currently, there's 10 each, pero pwede pa pong bawasan ng konti because we want to save some of the songs for next year. But basically, there's currently 10 songs in each album. One to be released here and one to be released internationally, both under Star Music.
Alright, segue na ako. Let's go straight to the point. Nagsalita si Vice ganda about you. Pinagtanggol ka niya sa mga bashers. What can you say about it?
Of course, I'm so grateful. Lahat naman po tayo matutuwa pag may nagtatanggol sa atin. And, I actually wanted to be silent about it. Because I didn't want to take the attention away from the hopefuls because they're also deserving for that spot. They all deserve to be heard, and ayokong makisawsaw. But it's after Idol and Ate Vice just goes up on GGV and fights for me, and so I'm so thankful for Ate Vice. Not a lot of people get people like her in your life, and so maraming salamat Ate Vice. I love you so much.
Moira, are you okay now?
I'm
Like,
okay now.
naayos na ba lahat ng kailangan niyo?
Yes, I'm still recovering. There's a lot of things. I'm 85% well.
Yeah, but can you tell us, can you share to us what
Ano yung
happened?
exact
Like, ano
details?
talagang...
Oo.
Can I?
Pwede ba i-share?
Kung okay lang sa'yo, we don't
What can you share lang?
Well, basically, may nagkamali. And my nose went on necrosis. And it was a very simple procedure. It's non-invasive. But it went wrong. And it went on necrosis. And hindi po siya naagapan agad because we had no idea what was happening. So I was at high risk of being blind, of aneurysm, heart attack, and a stroke. And for almost 3 months, I was at home recovering because I was on house arrest. But yeah, I'm better now, and God is good. I'm healed. I'm 85% healed. I feel like I'm 100% healed internally. I feel like this whole season really did make me so much braver. So yeah.
May case bang inaayos? Or balak mo magsampa ng case?
Ewan po, naawa po ako eh. Napatawad ko na rin naman po, and I know that that person didn't mean to do that. So I've forgiven that person and we're good. He helped, that person helped me fix everything, and so
Ano reaction ng husband sa nangyari?
syempre, he was super calm, but I know that he was scared inside. Kasi bagong kasal kami, and that was like, what, a month after our wedding or 2 months after our wedding. But the whole time, every day, he was in the hospital with me. So was my handler, Mac Merla. And so yeah, it was a really tough season kasi ang dami kong nawalang trabaho. Feeling ko dahil nasa gitna ng mukha ko yun, parang tapos ang dami pang sakit na sobrang high risk ako. It wasn't just my career that I was gonna lose, it was my life, or my eyesight. I wouldn't be able to see my husband, and so there was so much fear that was building up. But at the same time, in that season, I feel like I became fearless after. So I'm very grateful. I'm at the point na nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na nangyari pa rin yun. Kasi feeling ko, hindi ako magiging ganito katatag kung hindi siya nangyari.
Moira, what do you like to share? What messages to those who may also dumaan sa pinagdaanan mo?
It gets better. It gets so much better. It's so hard to be in that position, and I know how parang how much anxiety it can bring pag nandoon ka. And alam ko po na mas maraming tao na mas malala pa yung napagdaanan kesa sa akin. But I just wanna say I am so proud of you, whoever you are. So proud of you guys for keeping yourself strong
Yes.
and grounded, and I know that God has amazing plans and that it will get better.
I understand you're very emotional up until now, pero ano yung mga nagtitrigger sa'yo actually to feel like, sandali lang, may parang nakakainis na, ano ba nagtitrigger sa'yo every time?
Ngayon, medyo wala na. Parang namamaster ka na ng konti yung kebs. Because I watched this documentary by Brene Brown, and it's called A Call to Courage. And she basically said na ang daming tao ngayon nagsasettle for cheap seats, just watching people in the arena and bash people in the arena. And yung mga tao na nasa arena na nagtatry to live a courageous life, naapektuhan sa mga taong wala naman sa arena. So sabi niya, you don't have a right to say anything about me if you're not in the arena with me. And so now I'm really learning to only listen to the voices that matter. And so, yeah.
What advices na na-receive mo dun sa mga co-judges na sila Vice, sila Regine, and James during the times na nangyayari?
To not to give them a platform, to not give them a voice to bring me down. Kasi kahit naman sino may masasabi, kahit maganda yun naman yung intention mo, kahit mabait ka, lagi talagang may masasabi about you. People are gonna keep twisting stories. People are gonna keep posting stuff that didn't even happen. But at the end of the day, if you don't respond to them and if you don't give them the credibility to hurt you, they won't come anywhere near you. So,
Nakakatawa yung shinare mo na parang nagkamusta ka kay ni James kasi parang kayo yung dalawang lagi.
yeah.
Na parang sa kayo mo nagtutulong.
Doon po yung opposite namin na sobrang na-admire ko po si James because he's a very quiet and shy person, so he can often be misunderstood. But he is one of the nicest, most genuine people I have ever met, and he is just so kind and so nice. And ang dami pong beses na siya yung, kami po kasi yung medyo magkakampi dun sa panel. Almost all the time magkakampi si Mama Reg and si Ate Vice, tapos kami ni James yung magkakampi. So I kind of grew closer to him enough to see that he has a really great heart. And so sobrang tumatak po sa akin nung sinabi niya, wala siyang alam, wala siyang idea. Dala lang niya yung aso niya sa set. Tapos ang saya-saya niya. And him and Nadine, they're so great. They're such a great couple. And talagang wala silang pakialam sa kung sino man. They really just listen to the voices that matter. And that's what I learned. That's one of my favorite lessons being an Idol Philippines.
Are you still planning to paayos yung medyo hindi naayos na? Or parang okay na muna? Parang,
Well, tinatry naman po ayusin. Pero at this point, if hindi siya maayos, okay lang. I feel like I've come to that point where I'm very secure about myself, whether I'm fat or thin, whether my face is at its best or not. I know that I'm here because of my songs, and I will continue because of my songs.
di ba naka-apekto sa boses mo? Di ba naka-apekto?
Thank you so much.
Hindi naka-apekto sa boses mo?
Muntik na po, pero naagapan agad. So,
Please invite them na lang to watch.
hello mga kapamilya, ako si Moira, and please come to my Braver concert. This is my very first Araneta Coliseum concert this September 13, Friday. I hope to see you guys there. This is directed by John Prats with guests I Belong to the Zoo, December Avenue, Ben and Ben, Neiman, my husband Jason, and many, many more. So I hope to see you guys there. Tickets are on ticketnet.com.ph or 911-5555.
Thank you, Moira.